What is up, everybody? Welcome to another review. I'm Kaiju Otaku, and today we are going to be reviewing the End of Evangelion. Basically, it's an alternate ending to the series. Now, I'm going to get into spoiler territory. Why? Because, like I said, it's an alternate ending. There's no other way to explain it. That takes place between 25 and 26. Now, in the movie, things start off, shit. Shit hits the fan pretty goddamn fast. I would say within, I guess, the first 10 minutes of the movie. Where do I even begin, honestly? Let's just start off with Shin. He's lost all hope. And basically, he's just sitting there while Masato is basically dragging him to his unit. Also, while this is going on, Asuka is still fighting the mass production units, while Seele is infiltrating the the place, or Tokyo 3, whatever you want to call it. After getting Shinji to the elevator to his unit, he gets kissed by Masato, and Masato dies, obviously, and he's just utterly crying and whatnot. Now, after Masato dies, she pushes Shinji into the elevator, and let's just say he starts crying with the cross that Masato gave her, and it's kind of sad in my opinion. But yeah, I'll go into my thoughts on that part later on. Also, you still got Asuka fighting the mass production units. Eventually, she gets killed off and by the Holy Lands, as well. She gets eaten by the mass production units, by kind of like how crows eat a dead body. They basically eat her dead body when she's about to die. Like after she gets stabbed by the Holy Lands, the mass production units just eat her up completely. It's quite actually disturbing and brutal, honestly. Like, Jesus Christ. And of course, they're still calling out for Shinji. And of course, that idiot Shinji is nowhere to be found. Basically, like, Asuka just wants help. Like, she needs help, like, really badly. And the reason why Shinji is crying, and the reason why he feels upset, is because basically he killed off Kaoru in, like, episode 24, I think? Yeah, episode 24. Because he was an angel, and that was the only way to do it. After Asuka getting killed off, basically it ends off with her getting killed off, and once Shinji gets in the robot, he is too late to save Asuka, and let's just say he loses his goddamn mind and screams. Like, let me just show you the picture right here. This is the face of insanity right here, after losing something. So yeah, there's that. I'll get to episode 26 in a minute. Alright, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, Shinji loses his mind right after when the Holy Lance returns to Earth. Then mass production AVA units start attacking Shinji. After this, Seele starts the Tree of Life with Unit 1, thus starts the third impact. And of course, things get even worse. It ends with, it's the end of the world. Everything is screwed at this point. Well, this is going on. Rei rejects Gendo and goes to Adam and brings him to life. And this is where the disturbing imagery comes in. Fusing with Adam creates a giant Rei, and it just gets worse. Shinji slowly loses his mind as he sees Rei, and basically all hell breaks loose. And he repeats himself, "I can't take it anymore." Kaoru comes out of nowhere and says, "Is this any better?" And fuses it with Unit 1, and turns him into the Tree of Life. This leads to more of Shinji's insanity. He chokes Asuka, realizing the world is full of pain and wants everyone to die and just to stop existing. After this happens, this leads to the end of the world. Everyone dies, turns to LCL, known as Lilith's Blood. Also, the Unit 1 eats Gendo alive after realizing what he deserves for everything he has done. And after all of this, I guess neat shot. It shows neat shots of Japan, and Shinji asks, "What are dreams?" while showing people in a movie theater. Also, Shinji keeps talking about happiness and the way to escape reality. After Rei dies, with her throat slit somehow, Shinji wakes up in the sea of LCO and, well, basically chokes Asuka, and that's the end of the movie. Well, and she's like, after choking Asuka, well, Shinji breaks down in tears crying, and Asuka pretty much touches his face saying, "You disgust me," and that's pretty much the end of the movie. Well, that was a mouthful of plot, Jesus Christ. Well, despite Shinji fucking up the world, I would say this anime gets a 9 out of 10 for a few reasons. I mean, I'm not praising it or anything like that. I'm not saying it's the best anime of all time, but it's good. It's like what's it called? The movie itself is good, like animated wise speaking. For something that was made in the 90s, the animation still holds up surprisingly well. I mean, shit, when the, what's it called? During the fight with Asuka, when she swings the blade or whatever it is, you can feel the weight of the swing, and when she gets hit, you feel it. You feel the weight, and you feel the lightness of the robot. Now, as for the plot itself, it's good. I mean, it leaves to a lot of open questions and everything. Like, why did Shinji choke Asuka? Why did she say, "Oh, you disgust me," and all that stuff? It leaves it to a lot of interpretation, and which is something I usually like in movies. Also, the music itself, it's fantastic. It fits together with every single little detail of the story in the anime. Like, the music fits each and every scene, and it makes me really happy about it. It makes me happy. Not happy, but there are some times where it just is like, holy shit, this is depressing, and whatnot, but the music itself is just fantastic. It fits together with every single little thing, and that's another thing I like about it in the anime. There's really nothing I didn't like in the anime besides the ending kind of being, not a middle finger, but it's just like, it leaves it open for debate. I didn't really mind the ending, but the ending it just ended. That's all I'm gonna say. But, despite Shinji fucking up the world, this is a great anime. I would anime film. Well, if you want to watch the other animes, then go to my previous video about Neon Justice Evangelion. Please click that, so that way I can enlighten you about more of the story. Not the story itself, but like the actual series. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next video, and adios. Peace out.